I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Easter edition of Mano TV Sports Channel's daily updates. Briefly, let's check out the tidbits for today's stories. Ghanaian journalist, former sports minister, and former MP has spoken at length about our Black Stars, giving interesting revelations. You will check them out in this video. I will talk brief from the camp of Ghana national under-15 girls, the Black Damsels. I can't talk about all these without talking about the exploits of Antoine Semenyo for Manchester City yesterday against Liverpool. You will never walk alone. Before I do that, if you are new on this platform, quickly, let's do it together. Subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Let's show love to this video and platform by liking and sharing to other social media platforms. Please leave something decently in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. I'll also be giving out some shoutouts in this video. Straightforward, let me introduce you to your trustworthy home of quality cosmetic products in Ghana. There is no place like home. Home, sweet home, your sweetest home. In cosmetics, it's Herald Trading Enterprise. Those suffering from alopecia, talking of badness, we have cream and oil for gradual growth, quick growth, and very quick growth. In terms of skin diseases such as acne, pimples, dandruff, stretch marks, and the others, we have quality products to cure all of them. Wherever you are watching us from across the globe, please contact Herald Trading Enterprise via the numbers on your screens. You will deliver them to your doorsteps without charging you a penny on delivery basis. Everything cosmetics is Herald Trading Enterprise. Away from that, let's talk about Ghana National Under-15 girls, the Black Damsels. God willing, tomorrow in Zimbabwe, Harare, they are kickstarting the 2026 CAF African Schools Football Championship, of which they are representing Ghana. Our Black Comets didn't make it, or they are not participating because they didn't win the last edition of the Wafubi zonal qualifiers, which would have been a mandatory for them to qualify for this AFCON tournament. And this is the time our under-15 girls, as the defending champions, they are in a challenging group as in their quest to defend this title. You are going to enjoy every bit of them on this platform. I will try as much as I can to give you all the highlights concerning Ghana National Under-15 girls. Initially, the tournament was supposed to kickstart from the 2nd of April through to the 10th of April 2026. At this moment, we don't know how long it will be, but their kickstarting is, God willing, tomorrow. And whatever it is, I will keep you updated. Briefly, let's check out the group and the fixtures for Ghana National Under-15 girls. Before that, let's talk about the first group. We have Group A, and in Group A, we have Zimbabwe, Zambia, Morocco, and DR Congo. In Group B, it's of our interest, Ghana National Under-15 girls, the Black Damsels. Ghana versus Guinea. Before that will be Tanzania versus Burkina Faso. And in our group, we have Tanzania, Guinea, and Burkina Faso. And these are the respective features for our Black Damsels. Ghana first game will kickstart, God willing, tomorrow at exactly 8:40 a.m. So these are the vivid description of our matches. And tomorrow again, after the game against Guinea, will be Ghana versus Tanzania, 12:25 Ghana time. The first game is 8:40 a.m. Ghana time, and the second game against Tanzania is 12:25 p.m. Ghana time. The second game for us, or our third game, or last group game for us, will take place on the 7th of April 2026, Tuesday. Ghana versus Burkina Faso, exactly 11:30 a.m. Ghana time. Whatever it is, I will keep you updated on this platform. Can we defend this title? Let's see how things will transpire on Manual TV Sports and from the 2026 CAF African Schools Football Championship. Away from that, let's talk about our Black Stars and preparation for the World Cup. Things are not in that good note for us as we are preparing for this World Cup tournament. And according to a Ghanaian journalist who doubles up as a former sports minister and triples up as a former member of parliament of Odododio constituency, Honorable Ni Lante Vanderpoy, he has spoken at length at City Sports. And according to Honorable Ni Lante Vanderpoy, he spoke first about Benjamin Asai. According to him, he laughs for the cause of the inclusion of local players in the Black Stars team because no local player at this moment has that quality to play for the Black Stars. Even with our number one goalkeeper, Benjamin Asai, he lacks a lot of things. He saw him against Germany, and we can see that we have to polish him going into the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. And his second objection about the Black Stars was about the coaching brouhaha. According to Neil Lante van der Poel, any coach who can handle the Zambian national team, the Cameroon national team, and South Africa national team can handle our Black Stars. So we should go in for the best because we have similar playing styles. He also emphasized on Otto Addo. According to him, Otto Addo is a developing coach. And if you are looking at the development of our various national team, because the Ghana Football Association don't look at the long-term perspective of our Black Stars. Hadn't it been that, they wouldn't have gone in for Otto Addo as the main coach of the Black Stars. You should have started from Ghana National Under 20, Under 25, Under 23, Under 12, Under 13 in that development of transition into the Black Stars team. That would have been the best option for Otto Addo at this moment. But it is what it is. Let's enjoy every bit of word and all the exciting revelations from Honorable Neil Lante van der Poel.
This Interco in Kumasi.
Yeah, the Interco in Kumasi.
That girl is called Gaza.
Gaza.
And look, so that is what we need to do. We've seen the potential. So we are taking him to a much more environment where she will have all the logistics and these things to build herself.
Yeah.
That's what we must do with our football. Look, we can also say get players. When I hear that thing, sometimes I laugh. Local players. Ball in your jar. Hands and Kotoko. Coast players say ball in your jar.
No,
Ben.
You mean to say that we should not be discussing infusing this team with local players?
At all. Look, who are the local players?
The standard is bad.
Who are they? Mention 3 players who are qualified enough from the local league to play in the first.
I beg you. I beg you.
Even Benjamin Asari is a problem. You understand? He's the best, though. We say he's the best goalkeeper in the whole
Country.
But even he lacks so many things. Last time our match with Austria, with Germany, he came out twice, and all those situations were disasters.
Yes. You see, if you look at Benjamin Asari, just opposed it to the time when Samir J and George O were competing with Olele in the Black Stars. Look at the quality there.
Yes.
And look at the quality of Benjamin Asari. He comes nowhere closer to any of those goalkeepers.
The Black Stars goalkeeping situation gives me headaches.
Bro. We were having Olele as number 1.
Yep.
Samir J number 2. George O number 3. What?
Yep.
George O.
I'll come back to Honorable on objectives. I want to take some messages and then some thoughts around the table. Let me read some messages that have been coming here within the country.
So, I think we should be looking at Pitso. Look,
Pitso.
place the call. Don't delay. We can pay him.
Any coach who will be able to handle Zambia, South Africa can handle Ghana.
Yes. The pressure there.
Because we have similar styles.
Similar style.
And our people are passionate about football.
Just
the
like
same
they
way.
are. The same way.
It is something that we have to look at.
Pick the call.
I will have a little bit problem with a Moroccan coach. I
Yes.
see a little bit of arrogance in him.
Yeah.
Walid Regragui.
Yes, I see a little bit of arrogance in him. And also typically with an Arab, you should expect sometimes they see themselves a bit of a superior.
You know, is this
And to be honest, he's worked in an environment that's almost seamless. Everything he wants is available for him, and that I don't think he will be privy to that type of environment.
Yes. It is. That's what I'm saying. You should look at somebody who has had a stint with maybe Zambia. Zambia is just like Ghana. They manage and administer their football the way
In
we
the
do
same
ours.
way.
The same way.
So
Or
that's
Cameroon.
Just land for me,
My first 2 picks. If we cannot
Renard
get heavy Renard,
and Pitso.
I would have look. If I'm closer to Ketu Kreku or I'm closer to anybody close to the government, my senior is here. Senior, after here you can call Honorable Pufidi and tell him that if that South African coach is available, I think he's a coach that when we are employed, if we were to employ him, he can give us a good shot at the 2027-2028 AFCON. Those 2 back-to-back AFCON. If we leave the job to him, I think he can give us our best shot of ending a 46-47 year wait of not winning a major tournament.
I will not accept any European who has those kind of recycled Europeans.
No. We don't want them.
We don't want any of them.
We don't want
you.
If we know who are coached in Uzbekistan,
No.
those people who are looking to use Ghana to revive
Yes,
their
their
CVs.
And those
We don't want
it's
them.
like we are not. It's bad. So I think that it's a problem. But then the timing, I am faulting the GFA for sitting
And
down waiting for all this while, because that is what has also led to this huge amount of payoff we are going to pay. You understand? Because if you have sacked him a week into your contract, you will not pay that compensation as today. $500,000 and over is huge money. Huge money.
Yep.
So within the term of office of the GFA, if you look at the amount of money compensations
Close to $1
paid,
million.
Under Keto Kreku alone.
Close to $1 million.
And
800 and something, 838 or something.
$1,000.
You understand? It's because we take decisions without looking at the long-term objective of the team. And I have said something, and many people did not accept it when I said it, that look, after our performance in 2014, I felt that the team we built over the period had reached their peak, and they were now declining. So what we needed to do was to have that tenacity and the patience and say we are building a new team for the next 10, 20 years. So in that time, and that if that is what we decided to do, then you need Otoado, because he's a development coach. So then you take him to maybe under 12, under 14, under 17 to start developing those talents there. You don't entrust him with a senior national team. He himself, how many years did he play in a senior national team?
He didn't play for more than two years.
You understand? Where you are recruiting me from, what was the level of his coaching? He was a development coach. He wasn't even the reserve coach. You understand?
They call him a transition coach.
Yes.
When the youngsters are ready to make a transition to the first team, then they
it's
go
like
through the
what
fans.
Manchester has done with Darren Fletcher now.
Yeah.
You understand? So you cannot just get up and say Otuado is ripe enough. Look, you see, I will want someone to play for the GFA president, my very good son and nephew. What you played from the beginning of the program, when he was introducing the coach, and today.
That was Milovan Rahevac when he was bringing Milo back for a second time.
So, and then what did he say when he was bringing Otuado for the second time?
He said Otoado was capable of doing the job and that he had good experience.
So what happened now? Me neighbor. Eko hotel how? Well, many were we na ke wo he was small le.
So just to even paint a timeline. So there's been he came to meet Kwesi Appiah, whom he didn't like. Keto Kreku's administration were at loggerheads with Kwesi Appiah. Eventually they paid him a severance and he left.
Wait.
His first coach,
Wait. The Kwesi Appiah issue.
Otoado, the person with those qualifications and capabilities to be the coach. To me, Nilante, no. And then we worsened it off by giving him a technical bench which is just like him or below him. You understand?
Yep.
Let me give you for example. And sometimes when I do, people say I'm biased. Manchester United, in choosing Carrick as interim manager, with all his experience and everything, look at the technical bench they gave him. In fact, if you look at the work and you watch Manchester United play, at any point when Carrick moves from the line and goes to the bench, who is there for him to consult?
The former England assistant.
Thank you. Former England assistant. Former assistant to Pep Guardiola.
Yes.
He's been
Experience
there. Experience.
Wealth of knowledge.
He's worked at St. George's, where England national team is developed for a long time. You understand? They gave him somebody like that. So what he's giving Carrick is his wealth of experience, knowledge, to complement the deficiencies that will be observed in Carrick. So you don't choose somebody like Otoado, and then you further assemble a group of neophytes to be with him. The people on the people who sit behind him, which of them is competent enough for Otoado to pick instructions from?
There's Pitso, there's Desmond Ofe, there was Fatal Dauda, there was Lauman at a point. The GFA fired Lauman and brought in with a Schiffer as technical advisor. All of that.
You get me? So that is where I think that the GFA worsened the situation for us. So I know, and when you people sit on the program and lament, and sometimes people think that you don't like them, you don't like Otoado, you don't like the GFA.
So these are really interesting. A lot of you guys can talk about whatever your opinion is, but looking at the moments where the Black Stars, we need to work on a lot of things if you want to excel in the World Cup. As they were aligning the Black Stars to Pitso, Mosimane from South Africa to Haruna, which is no-go area for the Black Stars at this moment. Let's see the best option Ghana Football Association and the Sports Ministry will come out with concerning the Black Stars' new head coach. And that is it. Whatever it is, I also keep you updated. At times, I don't want to rant about some of these things. We have to give them some time, see how best they can transition their own opinions as to what will be good for us going into the World Cup before you also come out to rant towards whatever decision they've made. Now, let's talk about Antoine Semenyo. The best question that comes in the minds of people is that we saw his exploits with the Black Stars during the matches against Austria and Germany. Semenyo didn't score any goal. Semenyo didn't assist any goal. And even looking at his style of playing for the Black Stars, his positions and everything were not the best. We saw Semenyo few days later at Manchester City, scoring and assisting against one of the giants in the English Premier League, Liverpool. Just look at his numbers this season. I stand to be corrected. Over 37 games, Semenyo has scored 18 goals and assisted twice, meaning he is doing well for Manchester City. Even before joining Manchester City was AFC Bournemouth. He was doing well there. So why is it that Semenyo cannot perform in the colours of the Black Stars? Of course, a lot of people will be attributing it to a lot of things. But to me, in as much as we all know that Otoado was not the best head coach for the Black Stars, or Otoado Wasano, there are a lot of things too we have to take into consideration, such as the crop of players we have within the Black Stars team. To be frank, some of these players don't deserve Black Stars call-up going into the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. Just look at the crop of players that Semenyo is playing with at Manchester City. Look at their transition, how they can work the ball through the midfield for Semenyo to also elaborate and emphasize on slotting home beautiful goals. As well, he will take his decisions. And that is really interesting, seeing Semenyo in the colours of Manchester City. But it's not interesting seeing Semenyo in the colours of the Black Stars. Semenyo has spoken as they booked their tickets into the semi-final of the 2025-2026 English FA Cup tournament. And looking at how things have been so far, according to Antoine Semenyo, of course, they are chasing every trophy and they are indeed in contention for every trophy. They've won the EFL or the Carabao Cup. This time around, they are into the semi-final of the FA Cup. They are going to face Chelsea, the Blues of England Soccer, of which they can even win the FA Cup trophy. And they are also in contention for the English Premier League. Let's enjoy every word from Antoine Semenyo. I'll be back with your final goodbye.
Congratulations. Is that the best this side has played since you arrived here?
We've had a lot of good performances, but I'll definitely put it up there. I think the messages from when we got back from international break was just continue playing as a team, work hard, be together and enjoy the good moments, and today was definitely one.
This will be your 8th consecutive FA Cup semi-final as a club. Does that tell us how much the FA Cup means to Manchester City?
Yeah, I think we want to compete for all trophies, so it just shows where the club is at and what we're aspiring to do. So yeah, it's great, and it's great for me. Another trip to Wembley, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, already won one competition this season. What would a cup double mean to this club? Is that realistic? Is a treble domestically realistic?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I signed at the club. I want to be competing for all trophies, and yeah, it's unfortunate we're not in the Champions League, but at least we've got the Premier League and the FA Cup to compete for as well. So hopefully we win.
Talk me through your goal today.
To be honest, it was just improvisation. To be honest, I seen him coming off his line, so I thought if I can dink it over him, it would work, and yeah, it went in.
You've scored some really nice goals since you arrived here. You almost scored a spectacular second.
Oh yeah, from the halfway line. Yeah, just seen him off his line a couple of times in the first half, so I thought in the second half, just have a try and see what happens, and just unlucky.
All right, it's been a pretty good day.
Yeah, it's been a good day, and yeah, we've got another cup final, you could say, next week with Chelsea, so yeah, looking forward to that.
So that is it from Antoine Semenyo. I was a little bit hot this afternoon. That is not my normal presentation style, but how will we do it? We needed to talk about the Black Stars because we can't spend all this money on them without they showing something better for us. Of course, if they can't do it, they should leave us for other people to also come and do it or handle the job as it is. Whatever your opinion is, leave it decently in the comment box. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Before I take a leave of you, let me give special shout out to these amazing commenters. Special shout out to Basa Benjamin Jabik. I do appreciate your support. Rufai Abdullah, Frank Edupo, I do appreciate your support. Olembe Wahab, Kingo, I do appreciate your support. And special shout out to Wisdom Guluga, I do appreciate your support. Boss Sharp Killer, I do appreciate your support. Akimba Sia Herbert, I do appreciate your support. Emmanuel Amane, I do appreciate your support. Francis Kade, I do appreciate your support. Close to Jeremiah Inso, I do appreciate your support. Emmanuel Kofi, I do appreciate your support. Kwame Sika, Kwame Money, I do appreciate your support. Gabison Daisy, I do appreciate your support. It's a long time on this platform. Gabison Daisy. And to the money you want. And this is the money I want to, money you want. So this is it from what it has to be from the Black Stars as we are preparing for the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. This time around, I promise to give you the back-to-back content on this platform and on time as well. Let's meet in the next one. As a Frenchman will say, au revoir.